That is the question.
With whom?
The Committee of 40?
Oh.
Yeah, Bill Purvis wants me to head it up.
But I thought Kenny Briggs was running that.
He had a heart attack.
A heart attack?
Yeah, so he's out. Purvis thinks there's a good chance of getting an anti-gambling ordinance passed this year. With a little enthusiasm, some hard work. He made quite a speech.
Well, the said he did. Why didn't he take it himself, huh?
He said the committee needed a younger man.
Oh. And how did you get out of it?
I didn't. At least, not right away. I said I'd think about it.
You're not seriously considering this.
Well, you don't turn a man down flat on a thing like this. It's quite a compliment.
Oh, come off it, Mike. They're looking for a sacrificial goat. Why stick your neck out?
Well, they made quite a deal about civic duty, and they may be right.
Civic duty, my foot.
I don't know. I keep wondering where a man's responsibility ends. With himself, his family, just that small charmed circle?
Just. That's a big enough responsibility for any man in this day and age.
What happens here in this community affects us, affects our kids. It means an obligation.
Oh, there must have been some speech he made. Darling, do me a favor. Talk it over with Pop.
I did. He doesn't think much of it out of him.
Well, you see, he's had 30 years of experience in this town. Every year there's a new reform group, and everybody gets excited and they make a lot of speeches, and then there are a few phony raids and a few pictures in the paper, and then the whole committee folds up without a ripple, and everyone forgets about it. Until next year.
Yeah, next year they're stronger, more firmly entrenched. And it isn't just gambling anymore. It's prostitution, drugs, the works.
That's never been proved.
Are you kidding? What about that big fancy club up in the hill that cost Sam King and his silent partners $1 million to buy and furnish? You think that's a charitable institution?
Honey, you can't legislate morality.
No, but you can try and prevent one man's immorality from affecting others. That's why we have laws against theft and murder. What we need here are laws with teeth in them and men with guts to enforce them.
Well, Pop's been fighting that very same battle with City Hall for years.
Right. And how many times have you heard him say he's helpless? A mayor whose hands are tied behind him by a commission who won't give him enforceable statutes, and even if he got them, our fearless police chief, Walter Towns, wouldn't enforce them.
Well, then what in the world do you think you can do about it?
Not only that, I could bring pressure to bear. Pressure of public opinion, pressure at the polls. I don't want to sound like Paul Revere, but there's an article here in the evening paper on page 1 about Sam King buying a hunk of property on River Road to erect, quote, a resort hotel, unquote. You know what that means.
Mike, face facts. For as long as anyone can remember, Winton Falls has been the convention city. Now that means that people come here to have a good time and to spend a lot of money. If you're going to live here, you will have to learn to be tolerant.
Rumor has it that the syndicate's involved.
The syndicate?
Yeah, the big boys. This thing's got to be stopped now. Otherwise, this will become a one-industry town, and that industry will be vice.
Mike, don't get involved.
I keep thinking about our kids. What happens if they get into the hands of some dope pusher? Would you like that?
No, I wouldn't like it.
Well, neither would I, so I think the time has come to show a little intolerance.
If you start an investigation, a real one, you know who it'll hit, don't you?
Sure, every racketeer in town, I hope.
You know who else? You. And us. You're making a mistake.
I think of myself as a principled man. What good are principles if you don't act on them? How solid is a belief if it isn't worth fighting for?
There has been open gambling in this town, and no committee yet has been able to stop it. If there is a syndicate involved, you'll be taking a terrible risk.
Martha, just living is risky. I tell you, I'm tired of claiming principles I do nothing about. Somebody has to care. I claim I have principles. I say I care. Well, if I care, what am I going to do about it?
Insight. Stories of spiritual conflict in the 20th century. Insight.